G'day everyone. Due to the horrible, awful weather outside, no, this is not my computer that I use for everyday purposes. That's up there. This is actually just a really old piece of crap that I use for the CCTV system. I do only have one camera hooked up at the moment due to the fact that this is only USB 1, and if you really want to run more than one camera, you have to have USB 2. So I got this lousy, crappy old Dell keyboard and a Logitech M185 that was actually bought from Safeway. I think it's got a battery in it. Yeah, it's got a Duracell. And apparently good for blowing up Duracells. So they tell me. This hasn't been serviced for quite a while. It's still running. It's really nasty. It's putting out a lot of heat, and I think it's got a lot of dust in it. I'll pull the CCTV card up so I don't rip it out. Really unfortunate the way this is all laid out. Just getting that in shot. No, not quite. Actually move you back, you, whoever you are, people that are watching my video. And you're using a tripod, trying to use a tripod. There we go. Somewhere I've got a thing of screwdrivers. Here they are. Actually, we might use something a little bit better than a screwdriver. Small socket set that apparently I was too lazy to take the socket off that I used last. Not a bad socket set. This is a Total Tools one. I think it was $20, and it's the trade quality one, so it's really solid stuff. It's not, you know, no shit. So because these are all nut driver, they're hex-headed bolts with a Phillips head. Guessing it's obviously Imperial, so it's probably 1/4 inch, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, it is. What do you know about that? They, you know, really speed it up. Phillips, just, yeah, screwdriver things are just rubbish for these. Yeah, the dog's bored, so, oh dear. Look how bloody dirty it is in there. It's putting out lots of heat. I have to get this camera so you can have a close up, but it's really, really dirty, unfortunately. How unfortunate is that? All the dust and shit. CPU's not too bad, it's putting out plenty of air. So I guess the next step is to give this a really thorough clean out. It is a fanless type of video card. Yeah, the dog's bored because it's pissing down with rain. It's really, really unfortunate. The air compressor's in the shed, so the problem with setting the air compressor up is I don't have a garage, and believe me, if I had a spare, I don't know, 20 grand, it would be the first thing I would do. In fact, you'd probably need more than 20 G's, to be honest. This is, in case anybody's curious, there you go, it does have a model number. Yeah, that bottom burner's not really doing that much. It's a gigabyte board, sorry about my head. It's a GA-8 S64 8FX. I don't really know much about the board. I have looked it up once before. I always hoped that this had something like, it does have USB 2 actually. Well, I think it does. It's got the header for, it's got yellow headers and it says USB 2, I think. I'm not sure if it's telling me it's just, I'm not sure if it's telling me that it's USB 1 and 2 as in port numbers, or whether it's USB 1 and 2 as in the speed of the ports. If this does in fact have USB 2, I'll get the header cable for it. That way I can run the second channel out the front. I don't actually have a header for it right now, so that's something that's going to have to happen. I'll Google the board, shut it down. If I turn it off, if it turns off, I think it should be. You can really see the dust in the CPU fan, so I'll just go ahead and unplug everything. Yeah, the ports on this are not USB 2 at the back, so that's really unfortunate if they've done it that way. But is this taking? No, this stick. I think this is the whole lot. It might be. Yeah, I think this is the entire lot. It's not just. Guess it wouldn't really. Now I know why they switched to the different system, because this is shit. I'm not sure what socket this is, but I guess it'll tell me when I get it all apart. I noticed the fan was running pretty hard the other night, so there you go. I'm not sure if I've just taken the whole CPU off, or I'll probably do damage if I have, but they don't really. This is not user friendly. This is actually the opposite of user friendly. Got that off. Sure, there's a correct way of doing this, but dearie me, I've probably destroyed the CPU if that's come off with it. You'd hope that this is only holding the fan on and not the CPU, because this is crap if it holds both on. There's too much crap in the way, and this is just a damn joke the way they hold this on. Push it down, pull it out. Oh, it's just crap. I'll get one off, and the other one goes back on. Okay, well, you can maybe guess that you're supposed to use a screwdriver, and I'm going to do that because it's really pissing me off that it won't just come off. Hope I haven't bent pins on the CPU, because I know these old pieces of crap definitely ran. No matter what you do, I'm sure there's people looking at this screaming that it's not how you do it. It's not how you make pottage. No, actually, it didn't come off with the good. That's really good. I didn't really want to pull off the. I really wanted to just clean the fan unit out. I didn't actually want to pull it all apart. Hyper-threading. Wow, bugger me. Don't know if that came through on the camera, but jeez. The little heatsink here is absolutely clagged up. Really dirty, this computer. This thing runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's just for the CCTV system, so it always just gets a flogging and a half. It's just, it runs 24 hours a day, and it's probably ran for over 12 months now, so what can I say? It's a disposable unit, you know what I mean? It's got no real purpose other than to do what it's doing now. I really think some new CPU compound could benefit it, because this crap looks like shit. No, that's all the shit that. It's all the shit that came off the heat sink. It's just crap. It's just black shit. I don't know what the hell that is, but. Now, if I pull you over here, I'm going to wipe the compound off the CPU in a sec. Don't panic. It's all right, because I know everyone's going to want to know what the CPU is on it. And what holds this in? Pull this crap off. It's just unbelievable. This stupid clip thing that holds it on. Now I know why they don't use that system anymore. Don't mind the way the fan mounts because you just click it. There you go. Have a look at that. Not the worst I've ever seen. Like, you can still see through it, sort of, but it is definitely dirty. So, and that's filthy as well. So we'll just go ahead and get a brush. The brush that we use to clean the dishes with. It's okay. We got a dishwasher, so there you go. It's alright, it's only a heatsink, who gives a crap? And it's not even a new computer, so... And I'm sure I wouldn't have bent it, so... Help if I can get it in the damn shot. Help if I can get out of the light of the shot. Now I reckon... just cleaning out the crap out of that heatsink. Yeah, stupid serviettes going all over the damn floor. I reckon just cleaning out the crap out of this heatsink would increase the thermal efficiency of it a lot. In fact, I reckon, I'm going to guess and say 30% increase in efficiency. I know it's not measured, or it's just a guess. I mean, you know, I could go and work out some thermal efficiency formula of some sort, but what can I say? It's more fun to guess and see if I'm wrong. I'm sure somebody watching the video at some point in the futures, you know, probably has the nous to calculate it. Not that I don't, it's just that someone probably does it for a living. You know, they probably designed some stupid cooling system for a lift control panel or something. As in, I think they call them elevators, don't they, in America? I know in escalators, the stairs, and a lift, I think that's, yeah, a lift is an elevator. Correct me on that one, people, I don't know. I know I'm going overboard and it's only a stupid server, who cares, but... That's clean, what do you know? Now the CPU heatsink paste on the actual computer itself, fairly normal looking stuff, but what I got off the heatsink is weird, it was black, so I'm not sure if it's had two different compounds on it or what, but this is just, I think it looks like old titanium oxide, titanium dioxide I mean, just that old shit, but you know, the stuff that we stopped using a while ago. It's the one with the little lever with the pins. According to this, reading it upside down, 2.68 gigahertz. So it's what I would consider to be a fairly slow chip, but hey, in its day it was probably top of the line, that CPU. That was box full of crap. No, that's why I can't get the box out. Just a motherboard box for my actual computer, the one I use, but just apply the heatsink paste. Oh, it's probably electronics enthusiasts, like, well, I mean, I'm into electronics, but there are probably people that design stuff and they're going, no, don't do it that way, but too much, I know. Oh well, look, too bad. I'm using Z9. I think this is a silver based crap in the tube. I'm gonna have to wipe the excess off the tube because I know it's gonna go all over the crap in this box for the yeah, the other board I've got. Go ahead and sort of smooth it out a little bit. I don't really give a crap how well this is done. You know what? These spatulas are a piece of crap and a waste of time. Shit, if I could just get the damn paste to go on, I'm getting covered in this. See what bad weather does? It causes you to, it's not working any better either, but oh well. Weird shit, this paste. They tell me it works the best, but let's just put it on the actual heatsink itself. It really seems to, it's weird stuff, it doesn't seem to stay on that well. You need the spatula, your finger doesn't work. I'm going to try and apply it to the actual heatsink because I believe it might be slightly easier than applying it to the CPU. So that's what I ended up doing with my P55A UD3. Just in case anyone's wondering, yes, there is a difference between a UD3 and a UD3R. One has eSATA and the other doesn't, so considering I've never seen any eSATA stuff available, I don't really think it matters too much, but I reckon that'll do. Oh, look, we'll put an extra blob on the CPU just to be sure. Look, there was hardly anything on it before, so whatever I do to it's obviously going to be an improvement. Extra blob to fill in the gap. I don't care about wasting this crap because it's not like I can't buy it. Yeah, the only thing I haven't done, clean all the shit out of this fan. It's just, so I'm not going to go overboard too much, but it really does make a difference to the fan, because if it's loaded up with dust, it's probably running a little bit slower and a little less aerodynamically efficient. It's clean enough. It's not perfect, but who cares? Old computer, doing a job that's not really that important. CCTV. Well, I guess it is in a way, but if someone gets murdered, maybe they're going to want some footage, but oh, it's so dusty, that old fan. Line up these stupid clip things. Yeah, bloody, it's a terrible arrangement, really. Hang on, that goes that way. God, I can see why they ditched this crappy old arrangement. Shit. Crap. It'll blow, it'll smooth out, it's alright. You son of a bitch. Yeah. Lucky that heatsink paste isn't too sticky, because it didn't really seem to attract the dust. Yeah. This is why I like the newer style sockets. The you know, I think mine's a 1156, 1156. Yeah, that's right. Which is not a brand new socket, but it's still better than this crap. Just very annoying. There we go. Stupid fan hadn't snapped in properly. It's also annoying because just the way they made them was just annoying. At least when 486s were current, you know, they were pretty simple. Fitting it, actually fairly straightforward. Not really that hard. Which is why they designed it like that, I guess. Get on there, you bugger. Now, I reckon that's not going anywhere. This thing is going to run as cool can be after this. I'm not going to bother stuffing around and de-dusting absolutely, or, you know, every single component. But I am going to take this video card out and give that a dust. And there's probably other stuff I could do, but there's no levers I've got to flick. Yes, stupid thing. I don't know why they do that. It definitely dusty. It's yeah, heatsink's clean, but then I guess it would be because it's got no fan to drive all the dust in there. But I'm very carefully dusting it, and I'm not being too rough because this surface mount stuff, in my experience, doesn't like much mechanical force. That's, I guess, why computer joints use compressed air, but I'm not setting the compressor up. It's a miserable shit of a day. Hey, look at that. You can see the board colour again. Just carefully put it on the floor. Before I go blowing dust out of this piece of crap. Oh my god, look at all that shit. Carefully wipe some of this dust out because I do not want it flying everywhere. I'm going to have to Google the model number of this motherboard and find out whether it does have USB 2 on it. Yeah, well, look, I knew it was going to be bad. The air conditioner will vacuum up the dust. I'm going to have to give that video card slot a bit of a... I think it's an AGP slot, this one. Oh, the poison pain in the ass, especially the fact that there's dust sitting in it and I can't damn well get it out. Loosen the dust up a little bit. I know, don't look, Ethel. I'm pretty sure that video card will make alright contact. This thing doesn't even use a monitor 90% of the time, so if it doesn't like it, it just probably won't even boot up, so. I mean, I'm not going to go too overboard because, you know, I don't have compressed air on me. The power supply is a bit dirty, but it'll just have to live with it and like it. So that there, I think, pretty much concludes the maintenance to this machine, because I don't really think we need to plug in the wrong thing in the damn wrong spot. I don't think we need to go too overboard. It sounds happy. There's a lot more air coming out of the around that heatsink on this CPU. Lots more air. Yeah, I guarantee this is driving probably about 50% more air, if not double. It just wasn't doing the job. We might run this no, I don't think we'll edit the... Nah. Video editing software seems to be more of a curse than a benefit. So anyway, enjoy this exceptionally long video.